Ever get that feeling you're a puppet and someone else is pulling the strings? You're not crazy. It happens all the time, right under your nose. They control you without you even realizing it, and today, I'm going to show you how. It's not about magic tricks, it's about simple psychology that the powerful have used for centuries. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll not only see the strings, but you'll know how to cut them. It all starts small, with something called the foot in the door technique. Imagine a friend asks to borrow $5. You say sure, it's just $5. A week later, they ask for 20. You're more likely to say yes now because you've already helped them once. You've already opened the door. Now, think bigger. Your boss asks you to stay an extra 15 minutes. No big deal. Next week, it's 30 minutes. Before you know it, you're the one always staying late, and you can't even remember how it started. They get you to agree to a small, easy thing first. Once you've said yes once, saying no the next time feels wrong. You want to be consistent, right? They count on that. They slowly increase the requests, and you keep agreeing because it feels like the natural next step. It's a slow burn, a gradual takeover of your time and your boundaries. You're not being nice, you're being conditioned. Now, let's talk about the sneakiest trick in the book, making you feel special. They single you out. You're the only one I can trust with this. You just get it in a way others don't. Sounds good, right? It feels amazing to be chosen. But here's the trap. It's not about you. It's about isolating you. When you feel special, you feel indebted. You feel a sense of loyalty to the person who recognized your unique talent. This makes you way more likely to do what they want, even if it goes against your better judgment. They've created a secret little club of two, and the price of admission is your compliance. They aren't complimenting you, they're building a cage around you with bars made of praise. Once you're inside, you'll do anything to protect that special status they gave you. Here's another one they love. They give you a gift. Not a birthday gift. A random, out-of-the-blue gift. A favor you didn't ask for. They buy you a coffee, they help you with a task you could have done yourself. It seems nice. It's not. It's called reciprocity. Humans are hardwired to want to repay debts. When someone does something for you, you feel an unconscious urge to do something for them in return. So, when they come around later and ask for a small favor, which is usually much bigger than the coffee they bought you, you feel obligated to say yes. You'd feel like a jerk if you didn't. They put you in their debt, on their terms. They're not being generous, they're making an investment. An investment in your future obedience. Quick question for you guys, and I want you to be honest. Drop a comment below and tell me about a time someone used one of these tricks on you. Maybe it was a boss, a friend, even a family member. Let's see how common this really is. No judgment here, this is a safe space. Go ahead, I'll wait. By sharing your story, you're not just venting, you're helping everyone else here see the patterns in their own lives. So go on, type it out. Alright, let's get into the heavy stuff. The masters of this game use your own emotions against you. Specifically, fear and guilt. Ever had someone say, if you really cared about me, you would? That's a guilt trip. They're questioning your character, your loyalty, your love. To prove them wrong, you do what they want. It's emotional blackmail. They put the responsibility for their happiness, or their success, squarely on your shoulders. It's a heavy weight, and you'll do almost anything to get it off. Then there's fear. If you don't do this, you'll lose your job. Everyone will think you're not a team player. They create a negative consequence, a scary what if, and position their request as the only way to avoid it. Your brain, trying to protect you, sees doing what they want as the safest option. They aren't giving you a choice. They're giving you an illusion of choice between their way and a terrible outcome. It's a classic mob tactic, really. An offer you can't refuse. They manufacture a crisis and then sell you the solution. And the grand finale of their manipulation toolkit? Gaslighting. This is the most dangerous one because it makes you question your own sanity. You bring up something they said or did, and they deny it. I never said that. You're imagining things. You're being too sensitive. They will lie with a straight face, over and over, until you start to doubt your own memory. You start thinking, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I did remember it wrong. Once they have you doubting your own reality, they have total control. Your reality becomes whatever they tell you it is. They can rewrite history, and you'll believe their version because you no longer trust your own. This isn't just persuasion, this is psychological warfare. So how do you fight back? It starts with one simple thing: pausing. Before you agree to anything, before you react emotionally, just stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, what do **I* want to do? Not what they want, not what you should do, but what you genuinely want. This tiny pause is your superpower. It breaks their momentum. It gives you a moment to see the game being played. Next, learn to say no. Just that. A simple, clean no. You don't need to give a 20-minute explanation. You don't need to make up an excuse. No, I can't do that. No, I'm not comfortable with that. The more you justify, the more ammunition you give them to argue with. A simple no is a full sentence. It will feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're a people pleaser. But every time you do it, you're rebuilding your boundaries, brick by brick. You're teaching people how you expect to be treated. And when they try to gaslight you, become a record keeper. Not in a crazy way, but for your own sanity. If it's a work thing, follow up a verbal conversation with an email. Hey, just to confirm what we discussed. You're creating a paper trail. It's not about proving them wrong later. It's about proving to yourself that you're not imagining things. It keeps you grounded in reality. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Your intuition is your built-in lie detector. Don't let anyone convince you to turn it off. Look, the world is full of people who will try to use you for their own gain. That's a fact. But they can only play the game if you don't know the rules. Now you do. You see the foot in the door, the fake praise, the weaponized gifts, the emotional blackmail, and the gaslighting. You see it all. And once you see it, you can unsee it. You're no longer a puppet. You're the one who sees the strings. If you made it this far, it means this clicked for you. You're probably thinking of a few people in your life right now, aren't you? Good. That's the first step. For your next step, I want you to watch this video right here. It's about the 5 signs someone is secretly a manipulator. It has the perfect follow-up to what we just talked about and will make you even harder to fool. Don't let them win. Click the video. Stay sharp.